I gotta be careful with this one. I really should stop putting my business on the internet, but I don't look at it like that. I look at it as just telling the story to the homies, the Kenji clan, or writing in a diary that YouTube can read. But if the FDA is watching, this is all cap. This is not real. I'm Lil Durk. But please sit down and connect with me while I tell y'all this true story. Now listen, when I was 17, I used to go over to my auntie's house for the summer, a little bit of the summer at least. And my cousin Darkus was there. Darkus, the darkest nigga. That's what I call him. Like, he's something else. His skin is the same color as his gums, all black. Like, his teeth is the only thing white on his body. Even the bottom of his feet is black. Even his soul is black. But my auntie, she's a light black, less black, hard-working black woman. And I had to be left alone with this untamed nigga for days at a time. So it was never boring. It was never boring. He was always doing some stupid shit, cheating on games, and hoeing me. But one day he was smoking a roach through a straw. Like, you know how, if you know what a roach is, the weed roach, and he put it in a straw, and real bum shit. But he was doing that, and he got the munchies, so he went to get some noodles. It was like a container of noodles, a box of noodles. He opened the noodles, and there was an actual roach in the noodles. So he dropped his weed roach to kill the crawling roach, and he screamed. And I heard that loud ass scream because, like, I was watching this anime called Hentai, and I stopped and came and said, "Hey, what's going on?" He's all like, "Nigga, I saw a roach and it made me drop my weed roach, and I don't want no noodles no more." I said, "Nigga, what?" And he said, "Let's go to McDonald's." I said, "All right." So it was only like a 7-minute walk. So I was walking 7 minutes away. And when we got to McDonald's, there was a McCougar at the counter. And Darkus went first. He placed his order. He ordered a McChicken or something. But when I got up there, she was like, "Hey, how you doing? What can I do for you?" I was like, can I get a McDouble and an apple pie?" She was like, "Is that all you want?" I wanted to say I want you too, but I'm not built like that. I'm shy. So I didn't say that. And I backed up to wait for my order. And I was thinking to myself, like, I really just got Chick-fil-A service at a McDonald's from, she was this beautiful shade of mocha brown with green eyes. And like, that ass was McDouble sheeped up on like Tuesday shift. No cap, like it was poking through the company pants. And I was thinking, there's no way. But Darkus was in my ear. He was like, "Hey, she gonna go." And I'm like, "How you know she gonna go?" And then he's all like, "She didn't order my order like that." I said I ordered McChicken. She was like, "Is that all, black ass nigga?" And I'm like, and then I'm getting a little bit more confidence now. I don't have enough confidence to go up and ask for the number, so I asked for the next best thing, an application. So I go up, I ask for the application, she gives it to me, and I'm thinking, I get to see if she's gonna go. And plus, Darkus doesn't have to smoke roaches out of a straw anymore. So I get there first day, and I found out that she was the manager. Like, she was actually the one that hired me. And she only had like 2 weeks left. And by the time I got there, she only had a week before she moves to another store. The first 3 days, it was hell. I ain't even gonna lie. I was slipping all over the place because I didn't have any slip resistant shoes. It was so hot. We gonna call her Ebony Green Eyes. Ebony Green Eyes was laughing at me, saying I'll remind her of one of her kids. And I was like, oh, cause that's like the MILF friend zone, being called like one of her kids. So I thought it was over with. I thought I was done, but she would do some subtle stuff, like get close to me and rub a titty against the shoulder. I just thought like she just got a little too close. She'd be like, "I'm sorry," and I would think nothing of it. But like the 4th day, I was late for work, and I forgot to wear some underwear, and I had on khakis. I didn't think nobody would notice, because when I was 17, I thought all black dudes had a 15-inch penis. So I thought if it wasn't sagging down to my kneecap, wasn't nobody gonna see it. So I'm just at McDonald's dropping fries, and Green Eyes makes eye contact with me. I get a McBoner immediately, almost. And so I'm just doing my job, and there's like a little tight spot. She rushes through there, and the McCheeks rub up against my medium order of meat. And she was like, ooh, all that did. And like a bitch ass, I nervously laughed. I said, ha 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 ha, and then walked off, bruh. And what made it worse, the next day, she wasn't there. So I couldn't even give her a McDickin. There's nothing on YouTube. Corey, why won't you drop? Oh, that must be my DoorDasher. Finally my food here. Dang. Excuse me, sir. Did you order McDick? What? Nigga, why is your dick out? You ordered McDick, right? Nigga, I ordered a McChicken and a sweet tea. I am not a McFruitcake. What do you think this is? Oh, I'm sorry. You don't want to try it? You don't want to sample? You might McLovin. Get off my property before I shoot you. Sorry, sir. Like, I should have just ordered Dairy Queen. At least she has a pussy and ice cream.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.
I thought it was over. I thought I failed. I was talking to Darkus about it. He was like, man, dude, you really a bitch ass. You need to stop being a bitch, nigga. You really a hoe ass nigga. Do you know that? You know that? Do you know that bitch ass? And I'm like, bro, shut up and leave. I'm like, bro, she was gonna go, but you didn't go get it. Bitch ass nigga. I'm like, bro, you know what? Fuck it. So I went to the job and I said, if she's not here today, I'm just gonna quit. But luckily for me, she was there. The first thing I do was start some small talk. And that small talk leads into her telling me that it was her last day at this store. And I start to panic. Like, I started asking stupid ass questions like, oh, are those your nails? They look nice. And when I started doing that, I had to think, what would Darkus do? And in my head, he was like, stop being a bitch. So I just come on out with it. I say, hey, you know the other day how you said I had all of that dick? And she was like, yeah. And then I said, you want to know how it tastes? I can guarantee it's better than the food. I was bracing for a slap. I was full on ready for that. But she giggled and said, you so crazy, you so silly. And I said, let's go to the freezer. I'll show you how silly and crazy I am. And she was like, ooh, you bad. Let's hurry up and go in there. I got some McSlopperton in a McDonald's freezer. And it was a strange feeling. My whole body was cold except for my meat. The only warm thing was her tongue going across my wiener and my genital area. And like the slob turned to the icicles on my balls, and she was just licking my dick like an ice popsicle. Like it was, wow. Well, that was my week at McDonald's. Enjoy that McChicken. That might not be mayo on it. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Love ya. Peace out.